Hey guys, Oko here, and welcome back to our playthrough of Final Fantasy XI. Yeah, I'm just going around Ron 4 and doing a little Chocobo digging. I've never really spent a lot of time doing this, unless it was for that little game, and we haven't found a lot here. We're just in East Ron 4, or no, actually I think we're in West Ron 4, actually. Oh no, we are in East. But yeah, and I'm also wearing this, my sky blue racing silks, which is increasing our Chocobo digging skill. Giving us a little bit of a bonus, and you can see sometimes when we pick up an item it says, your Chocobo appears to have gained valuable knowledge from this discovery. So I think those are the skill increases up. Now I haven't found a way to find out just what your Chocobo digging skill is at. But apparently it is a number. There is a way of knowing, I think. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do a little research on it, but if most of the time you don't dig up anything. But we've almost done 100 now. We've definitely done over 80, so I'm expecting at any time now to just kind of say, yeah, no more attempts allowed or something. And you can get the Gissel Greens near the stables in all three of the main cities. Yep, so I'll just do a few more dig ups here, and if I get a different message, I'll show you. And I'm just going to be doing this daily. Coming out here and just seeing if I can just eventually get better at this. Alright, so here we are in the Yutunga jungle, and this is where I'm going to be spending some time doing my Chocobo digging for the next little while. It has been a while. I haven't been digging every day, but I have been doing quite a bit of work on it and getting our skill much higher. But I want to know what level I'm actually at. So it should take about 30 seconds or so before we're able to dig. It's hard to tell exactly what level you're at, because there's nothing in the menu that tells you anywhere. There's nowhere where you can actually go and find it, kind of like we can with our crafting skills and that kind of thing. Chocobo digging is meant to be like a hobby or something like that, some weird thing. There's different kinds of hobbies. Chocobo digging is one of them. Alright, so we can dig now. And it's only I don't have to wait 6 seconds anymore between digs. Usually I take 3 steps on my Chocobo. 1, 2, 3. And I can dig again. So it's about, I don't know, it's a couple seconds. Alright, so there we are. So that's what I'm going to do. This is the new area because I'm looking for some particular areas. There is a little chart I found online which will tell you some special items that you can get once you've gotten to certain levels. So I think that I'm around Journeyman. I'm either Apprentice, Journeyman, or Craftsman. I'm sort of in that area. So I'm going to keep digging around, and I'll put the little chart up here to show you kind of what it looks like. But basically, if I get a Rosewood log, I'm at least an Apprentice. If I get a Puffball, I'm a Journeyman. And if I get a Petrified log, I'm a Craftsman. So that's it. I'm going to spend my time digging in the Yutunga jungle, because you can get any of those items in this area, apparently. And we'll see what I can get. Cinnamon. So I'm at least an initiate. Cinnamon is an initiate. Anyway, the Yutunga jungle looks like it's a good place to be if you kind of want to know where you are. Yeah, the cinnamon is the initiate level. And of course, my blue riding silks are working out really well for us. I've been getting lots of skill increases. Alright guys, so I'm just gonna keep on digging. I'll let you guys know once we've gotten some other items which will give us an idea of where we are in our ranking. Oh, there's the rosewood log. So there we are. So we're at least apprentice. So the next item I'm going to be looking for to see if we get is the puffball. And if we get a puffball, that means we're at least journeyman. But there we are. At least I know that we're at least apprentice level, which is sort of the area I expected. Alright, well, it looks like we've dug up our 100 items for the day. I wish that there was a message that popped up that let you know when you've gotten your 100 items. It's kind of stupid that there isn't. You just kind of have to wait until you just start failing every single time. But anyway, it looks like as high as we've gotten was the rosewood log at apprentice. So I think we're apprentice level. Lots of dance shrooms today. We managed to get a lot of cinnamon, a lot of rattan lumber. There's the rosewood log. Some ebony logs. Lots of rattan lumber and bone chips. But no puffball. So this is a pretty good area to grind, so I'll probably come here regularly, and I guess when a puffball does show up, then I'll know that we've made it to journeyman. And I'll just keep on working on that here and there, and we'll just keep trying to bring our skill up as high as we can. Alright, so I just got my first puffball. This is my second day of grinding here at Yutunga Jungle. So there we are. A puffball. So now I know I'm at least at journeyman, I think it was the rank. Yeah, so that's journeyman. So the next one I'm going to be looking for at craftsman level is a petrified log. And let me just check petrified log. Yeah, we can get those here too. Yutunga Jungle is a really good place to do your chocobo digging, so yeah. So I'm just going to keep coming here daily, grinding here, and hopefully eventually we'll come across a petrified log. Alright, it's the next day, and I just wanted to show I just got my first petrified log. So there it is. Okay, so it's been a few days now. It's been probably about a week, actually, of grinding, but we finally got the king truffle. You can see there right above the piece of rattan lumber. Alright, so that means that we are at the artisan level, and the next level is going to be adept. And we're going to be looking for a reishi mushroom. Reishi mushroom. And I'm actually going to be doing that one. We can get them here, but you can get a more accurate... I think they only show up at night here. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start grinding at the Yator jungle. I'm going to switch to there, and then that's going to be the last item I'm going to be looking for, which will bring us up to adept. But yeah, we're at artisan level. But I also... There's one other thing I wanted to show off too. I wasn't recording while I was doing some treasure hunting. I decided to just go out, and I went to Ordell's cave and opened some brown treasure caskets. And I got lucky. On the third attempt, I got the Chocobo rope, which has only about a 7% chance of dropping from the brown treasure caskets in Ordell's cave. But yeah, I was just watching a movie and I did some grinding, and lo and behold, there it is. And that gives us another increase to our digging skills. So we've been doing really well between the Blue Sky Racing Silks and the Chocobo rope now. We've got lots of little bonuses helping us out. So yeah, that's it. I'll just do some grinding now at Yator Jungle, and once we get up to Adept, that's probably where we're going to stop for our Chocobo digging for now, because after that, there's only 2 more levels, but there's not really very accurate ways of testing where exactly, or yeah, when we're there at veteran and expert level. But Yator Jungle's the next location for grinding, and I'll just meet you guys once we get that reishi mushroom. So I'll see you guys then. Okay, so it didn't take too long, but we did get the reishi mushroom here in the Yator jungle. So that's about it. So that means we are now at the Adapt level. And that's, I think, where I'm going to stop my main grinding with Chocobo digging for now. I'll probably do some Chocobo digging in the future, but it'll be more for profit than actually skill gain. But that's pretty good. And yeah, it's nice. Now it's nice and fast. You can compare this to when we first started. Now we can do our digging. We don't have to wait any longer between digs. I can pretty much just dig right away. And we get lots of good stuff. Yeah, so the last two levels are Veteran and then Expert. But like I said, on the chart that's available online, there's really no easy way of measuring when exactly we've gotten to those levels. So I'm just not really going to bother, because I think we're high enough. So there's our Chocobo digging, all nice and skilled up. That's good. We can make lots of profit from doing this, and it'll be a lot easier to scavenge for important materials for future crafting recipes and that sort of thing. Alright, so that sort of also, though, makes our blue sky tunic a little redundant now. It's sort of out of date, so it's time to upgrade our Chocobo silks and get some new stuff. So I'll meet you guys back at the Chocobo Ranch at Southern Sandoria. Alright, so here's the Chocobo Stables, not the Chocobo Ranch. Chocobo Stables is what I meant. But here we are. So I've been doing some free Chocobo racing runs in order to grind for Chocobucks over the last little while. And yeah, we'll get some new stuff. Purchase items. So yeah, over 300. So what I had in mind was... So here's the sky blue one we've been using. But now we can get this blue racing silks, which, now that we're not so worried about the skill increases, it's just a matter of gathering materials for different kinds of projects. This jacket is a lot more useful, because this one will actually, I believe, double the amount of items that we can dig up in a day with our Chocobo. It raises it, doubles it, I believe, from 100 up to 200. So that's extremely useful now if we want to start grinding for materials. So I'm going to buy this one, the blue racing silks. And don't care about that. What's this one? This one I'm interested in because I eventually want to get back into the hot and cold game as well and start doing more of that. So I'm going to get the black racing silks. And the nice thing about having the Chocobo rope is that we can still get a little bump to our skill increases to our Chocobo digging by just wearing that. We can take this off now. And there we are. Doesn't look much different, does it? But there we are. There's now the blue racing silks, which will double the amount of items that we can dig up in a day with our Chocobo. So we'll look a little more into the black Chocobo silks once we get into the hot and cold game. But in the meantime, there's two great new additions to our wardrobe there for future use. Okay, so we've been doing pretty well here, working with our new blue Chocobo silks that let us dig up double the amount of items as before. And you can see how some of them say, it appears your Chocobo found this item with ease. So when it says that, that means, and we get it a lot, you can see, that means that we don't have to, or that doesn't count towards our 100 items for the day. So yeah, we get lots of stuff now. Now I chose Western Altepa Desert here. It's supposed to be one of the better areas to Chocobo dig for profit. And you know, most of the items are kind of cheap. There's a lot of, if you're starting out in bone crafting or goldsmithing or blacksmithing, it's a good place to grind. You get lots of zinc ore, there's iron ore, there's tons of bone chips, pardon me, giant femurs. The most valuable item seems to be these coral fragments. See, I got one there just a little while ago. I can get almost a stack of those a day from just maxing out all of my Chocobo digging here. And those sell for about 100,000 to 150,000 gil a stack at the auction house. So really good. Having a bit of a dry spell here. That's alright. So yeah, so that's it. I'm just going to keep on digging up stuff here. Western Altepa, and keep on grinding and make a little money. Wow, we're not doing very well here all of a sudden. There might be somebody else grinding in the zone. No, there we are. But yeah, no, these silks are working out well. It does take a little time. There's some other unique items you can get around too. You can also get gold ore, although it's kind of rare. The iron ore is reasonably common. And I've even gotten a philosopher's stone from doing this as well. So all kinds of little goodies you can get from digging up. But by far the most valuable item that you can get sort of semi-regularly is the coral fragment. You can see I don't have to wait pretty much any longer now. I can pretty much just dig right away almost as soon as I'm done. Nice and quick. Yeah, anyways, let's head back to southern Sandoria and probably take care of some more Chocobo stuff. So I'll see you guys there. Alright, so I've been doing my best to get the use out of our coastal chocograph now. And I'm still working on getting 10 of them so that we can get to the third and final step of this one. Yeah, but you'll see I also had inserted some video. We had gotten the desert chocograph from getting 10 of the dunes digs in Volcrum Dunes, pardon me. The Dunes chocograph is what we used here. But still working on trying to get the next level after coastal chocograph. But here we go. Here's another one. Yeah, so I'll just keep working on these. I have a few more I need to get. But soon we'll be able to move on to the next level of the Chocobo Hot and Cold game after the coastal stage. I just wanted to show, too, that these Chocobo slips that we get at this stage, they give you 3 Chocobucks if you just cash them in. Yeah. Oh, we got a jackpot there. There. So that when you get a jackpot, and that, yeah, you automatically get the chest on the next dig, no matter what, when you get a jackpot. We haven't got very many of those, although the black riding silks we're wearing are supposed to make it more likely for those to appear, but I don't know. There we are. Anyway, there's another one for the coastal chocograph here on Boobaroo Peninsula, but we still need to get a few more. I'm almost done. Alright, so the Celestial Knights campaign is going on. That happens, I think, twice a year. Or at least once a year, but these Moogles show up, I think, twice a year for 2 different events that they do here. The Celestial Knights is one of them. And we've bought stuff from this guy before, or one of these guys. The item that we had bought previously and have used several times was a pair of swim trunks, I think, or a vest or something like that, that would warp us. Yeah, this one, that would warp us to Perganorgo Isle. It's been really useful. I've used that quite a few times. And I wasn't really interested back in, you know, when we were looking at these things originally on most of these things. I wasn't really interested in a lot of other things, but now I am. I want to pick up this one, this Hume Gillet +1, which reduces clamming incidence. Buy that. And we'll buy the Hume Trunks +1, which improves clamming results. This one we have. This one we don't really need. I don't think. Marine Gillet. I don't need berry snow cones. Yeah. Don't need orange snow cone. And I think there's another Moogle that has some other things that we're going to need. These are just the regular versions. The other guy has the +1. Yeah, so we don't need that. But this guy has the other one then, I guess. These Japanese sort of kimono items. Let's see. One of these, I know there was one. Yeah, this one, Super Scoop. Improves goldfishing scooping. I wonder what the difference between Super Scoop and... Alright, well I'll get this one that has Super Scoop. And this one that improves goldfish scooping ability. Sunny weather, I don't know, this one, marine boxers? Whatever. Just got it. And rustic mallet. That's this one. Dispenses orange snow cones. And rustic trunks. Wow, so we just bought tons of stuff there. Holy. But no tools. But anyway, let's just take a look at all this stuff if I can. I don't even remember what I got. Let's see. So we bought another one of these. Let's see. Yeah, this one? No, that was the one that dispenses the scoop. Yeah, what's... Here, this one, yeah. That's cool. Otoko Yukata. That's a nice sort of masculine male kimono thing. I'm not quite sure exactly what they're called. Then there's this one. Oh, that's one, yeah. I don't see any difference. That one and this one look the same. That's kind of disappointing. Okay, anyway, that's alright. There's this Marine Gillet, which is gives us snow cones. If we want to bury snow cone, we just put this on. We can do that once a day. Hume Gillet. We already kind of looked at this one, I think. Clamming is another thing that I'm going to be looking into. I think we can do clamming. We'll see. Here's the rustic gillet. Wow, this is getting pretty skimpy. And the rustic trunks. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm go running around like this. Holy smokes. Custom trunks. That's a little more covered up. Hume trunks. And what else do we got? Marine boxers. And that's about it. That's all the new stuff there. I didn't get any gloves or hands or anything for the head. So here's the Hume outfit. Hume trunks, Hume Gillet. That looks kind of nice, actually. I do kind of like that. Marine Gillet. There isn't marine pants. Oh, yeah, there is. Marine boxers. So this is sort of meant to be... These are the pieces that are meant to go together. Custom. There's no custom top. Rustic. It's the rustic look. Well, we might have to wait. This is the Sunbreeze celebration going on right now. I'm going to have to... I think these guys also show up during the... Was it Starlight celebration or something like that? Yeah, there's two of them. So I guess we'll have to wait for the other one to look into this goldfish scooping, because I don't think we quite have the goods to do this right now, but we'll look into it, okay? A lot of these he won't hold. That's too bad. I wonder why. This one he can. 11. No? That's weird, huh? Okay, hold on. What if I equip these items? I'm gonna equip these. I don't know if I can use them though in my Mog Garden. Okay, so this one dispenses Mutepo. Alright, here we go. So we're using this, and we obtained a Mutepo. Right, so now what is it? Here, we got 99 Mutepos. It's a firework. What? Okay. That's kind of neat. So you can actually steer it. Alright. You know what? That was kind of awesome, I'm gonna be honest. What else do we got? What was that other one? This one, Date Chonin. And this is the one that looks exactly the same. Yeah, the Porter Moogle won't hold these, guys, so I just want to see what these do, and then we're just going to throw them away, I guess. I guess it was kind of a waste of money, but... whatever. At least we got the fun in seeing them, and, you know, I got to document it here for the channel, and... It's not a complete waste. Let's just see what these did exactly. So this one dispenses Dated Shonen, which is probably just going to be another type of firework. I have a feeling. Alright, we got 99 of them. Let's see what this one does. Unable to use item. What? Maybe it's a costume item then. Improves gold for scooping. Ability. Rustic mail. Oh, it's an elf. Oh. So this one takes 24 hours to charge. So I don't think we're going to be getting any berry snow cones anytime soon. But maybe I'll just... I don't have to be wearing it for it to be charging. So I guess we'll just have to come back to that one tomorrow to see what the fuss is all about for a snow cone. And there was... what was the last one? There was one more item. Yeah, this one. The orange snow cone. Same thing. 24 hours. Alright, whatever. I'll wait till tomorrow and then just show what those things do, if anything. Alright, so we're here in our mock garden and we're in the monster rearing grounds, and we are going to be heading to the Borgonorgo Isle soon. Which is why I'm wearing the custom gillet that I got a long time ago. It's been the most useful item that we can get during these celebration periods. The Sunbreeze Festival or the Starlight Celebration, I believe. But one thing that's been bothering me for a while now, I don't come here every day to take care of the animals. I do as often as I can. But one thing that's really been bothering me is the egg baby, who has not been a very good pet. I'm going to let this one go, I think, because I'm just tired of this, and he's angry all the time, and he uses up a lot of our Moogle stars, and I just don't think it's worth it. And there's a lot of other monsters that we could rear, which I'm interested in seeing, so I'm actually going to... I want to let this one go, and then start a new monster to rear. Let's see here, I guess we might have to put the thing down, which I'm kind of shocked by. I thought we could just dismiss it, but let's see what happens here. By putting Egg Baby down, you will personally end its life. While there will be no physical repercussions for doing such, are you willing to have that on your conscience? Yes. Snirk. Shasharoon will not be forgetting Egg Baby. Snirk, ever. Wah. Yeah, the only items he ever gives seem to be Addle and Kelp. Oh, we got some stuff from that. Aquarian Abjuration Tatter. I have no use for that. Alright, let's talk to Shasharoon. Shasharoon, always know this must happen with head, but not heart. Stopping eye dribbles is hard. Today, Oko... Let's raise a new creature. Let's just start one. Let's see, what was it? Yeah, I want to do this one, I think. The Sabatender, which is like a cactrot. Oko be wanting care for Sabatender. Wait, 2 shakes of Kakern nose. A Sabatender has entered our rearing grounds. Alright, so let's start taking care of it. Starting with today. See, here he is. Cute little tiny baby cactrot. We'll interact with it. That made him angry. That's okay. I don't know if we can get anything from him at this level. He already has a name, Lunar Harvester. That's kind of cute. So, well, a bag of wild grass seeds is actually kind of useful, although they're not very expensive to buy. So there we go. So I'll just start taking care of this little cactrot and see how big we can get him to grow, and maybe we'll get some useful things from him. I think Bolt is actually ready for another... I think he might be able to go up one more step. He's at the Ellis Moth level. Full stars. So I have to look into that. Anyway, I'm not sure we can do this from the Mog Garden. Let's just see. I want to see if we can get... Yeah, I guess we can. So I want to head to Purganorgo Isle now and do some clamming. Alright, so now that we're here, I'm just going to switch my top. And we're going to wear this one. Yeah, the Hume Gillet. So now we're wearing the Hume Gillet +1 and the Hume Trunks +1, and both of those improve our clamming results. Alright, now we got to find the person to talk to for this. Alright, so we're going to go over here, and we want to talk to this person here. To Zanika. Now, I've talked to this person before, but it's for a later episode, so you're actually going to see her again a couple episodes from now for something completely different. And that'll be the first time for me seeing her, but anyway, like I said, I've seen her before. Welcome to Purganorgo, partner. How'd you like to try your head at some clamming? It'll only cost you a mere 500 gil. Clamming's for wimps. I was born to clam. What is all this clamming? What's clamming? What are you? One of them city folk? Where do you think clams come from, boy? Some magical clam factory in the sky? If you want a clam, you have to dig it from the sand. Now, if you want, I can let you borrow the clamming kit. Use it, and you'll be swimming in shellfish. Once you dig them up, just pop all the clams into the bucket that comes with the kit. That tin beauty will hold up near 50 ponzas. When you've had enough clamming and you're ready to throw in the towel, just mosey on over here, and I'll wrap your clams up for the trip back to the mainland. So, what do you say? I was born to clam. We're wearing the outfit for it. Spoken like a true clammer. Here's your clamming kit. Remember, I'm loaning you this kit out of the kindness of my heart. You don't go leaving this here island until you've given her back to me, here? I think she's kind of talking like a pirate. I think I only just realized that. Now, we're looking for clamming spots, I think. And there's supposed to be one here on this island. There's one in the Northern Isle. I think there's two in the Southern Beach. One in the Northern Beach, and then two on both the East and the West. Yeah, two on each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Or is it 3? It might even be 3. I don't know. Let me just look it up. I've never done this before, so I shouldn't really talk like I know what I'm talking about. Alright, so the map says there's 2 on each side, east and west, and then the southern beach has 3. And the northern beach here has 1, and there it is, clamming point. Alright, so... gotta get the camera closer so we can see this. Alright, so let's click here. The area is littered with pieces of broken seashells. Dig here. Yep. We find a jackknife and toss it into the bucket. Let's try again. It looks like someone's been digging here. The the spot will respawn apparently after like 10 seconds or so. So I don't really know why you would want to go around the island to the other clamming spots, because I don't think that the items you get are any different. Bibiki slug, that one's really light. So these ponzas, basically, there's a list of items on the website of all the items I guess you can get. And they have different weights. Now that jackknife that we got first was 11 ponzas. And now the slug we got was really low. That one's 3 ponzas. So we're at 14. And we want to get as close to 50 as you can without going over. It's like gambling. But the thing is, there's very low rewards. There's another slug, so that's another 3. So we're at 17. This is weird, huh? Anyway, the reason you want to get as close to 50 is because if you can get over 45, she'll give you a new bucket. She'll upgrade your bucket so that you can hold up to 100. But that's it. I mean, who cares? The items that we can collect here are not worth much, but we do get to keep them, I think, after, and sell them. Or use them for crafting recipes or whatever. So that's another 11. So we're at 22 plus 6. So 28. Yeah, there's too bad there isn't even like a special animation or anything. Uh-oh. Igneous rock. That's the heaviest item I think you can get. That's worth 35. Yeah, so we broke our bucket by going over because we got that igneous rock. Yeah, that one's worth 35. That's the... Too bad we didn't get that first. 35 plus 28. We went over 50. Oh, well. Let's talk to her and see if we can get a different one. I'm going to try and zoom... I feel like... Okay, hold on. Give me that clam and get back. So that was the first attempt, and I think it was a free attempt. Now, every time we want to do it, it's 500 gil. I believe. Alright, and I guess just for the hell of it, I'll go to another island. So, or a beach, I mean. So I'll just meet you at the next beach. It'll go a lot faster if we can have more than one clamming location. I guess that makes sense. Alright, here we go. So I'm in the western. Babiki Slug. I'll have to keep track of these. So now there's 2 spots, so now I can probably just run between the 2. I also want to see if I can get the camera a little closer. I feel like the camera's really far away. So 3 is the slug. 3 ponces. The jackknife, that was 11. So we're at 14. That's another 11. 22, 24, 25. I better get some paper. Hold on. Alright. Let's see here. So we're at 25 right now. That's another 3. So we're at 28. Let's try this spot. Clump of palm tom kelp. That's new. Let's see. Palm tom kelp. That's a heavier one, I think. That one's 6. It's not that much more. 6 ponces. So that's 34. Oops. Another 11. Seem to get that one a lot, huh? So we're at 45. We're at 45. Okay, so that's where I'm going to stop. So I'm going to take the kit back now. to... I don't even remember her name. Oh, Mo. I think her name was Mo. Oh, it's not Mo, it's To. To Zaniki, right. Had enough clamming for one day now, have we? I'm all clammed out. Clamming confuses me. Well, I'll be a buffalo at a barbecue. You be one mighty fine clamor for a city boy. I thinks I can trust the likes of you with the new fandangled bucket. It can hold up to 100 ponzes. What do you say, partner? Want to keep on clamming with this new baby? Yes, that's the spirit. Now, get back out there. Alright, so our clamming capacity has increased to 100 ponzes. So even though you have to wait 10, 12 seconds, I really think it's too bad there's only one clamming point here, but because you have to return the bucket to him afterwards, I think you should just stay here and just use this one over and over. I suppose that there was a lot of people playing this game, and you know, then you'd want to go to other parts of the island and do this, but I don't know. I'm just gonna stay here. So that was 3. So I don't know. Then if we can get this one, I'm reading this from the encyclopedia. If we can get this one now up to probably like 90 or 95, then we can upgrade it again, so that it's a bucket that can hold up to 200. Or no, it goes by increments of 50, it looks like. So if we can get, 95 to 98, 95 to 99, then we'll get upgraded to a bucket that'll be able to hold 150. Alright, I'm not going to do this much more. I just want to get a few items. Another stupid slug. Oh yeah, I guess I can show this too while we're sitting here waiting for clamming. But here's that Datechonin firework. It turns you into this. I don't know why I guess you can't do things that are costume effects in the Mog Garden for some reason. Or the Mog House. Yeah, I still think these Mutepo fireworks are pretty cool, I have to say. We have time to set another one of these off. At least these ones fire the fireworks right in front of you, so you're guaranteed to be able to see them. There's some fireworks in this game that kind of go up right above your head. And you can't see them very well. I mean, everyone else can see them, other players and stuff, but I mean, I don't want to be able to see the fireworks. Oh, this is stupid. Alright. We've gotten 3 slugs in a row. Maybe the other clamming spots further away give better items. I don't really know, but we're not going to keep doing this anymore. There's no other rewards. You know, you don't get points from doing this that you can cash in to get items from To. Yeah, and that's it. So then we get the items. Wow. Interesting, huh? Those were the items from the last time. So anyway, there you go, guys. So I'm just going to be probably putting this outfit away now, and you guys will see us back here on the Perganorga Isle in a little bit when we look into a battle mechanic called, I think it was called Brenner. Anyway, to be continued, or something to look forward to down the line there. Alright, here's our 4 guys. Lunar Harvester. Yeah, there was something that I forgot I wanted to do. Let's take a look at Bolt here. We've had Bolt a long time. Yeah, so he's at the LS Moth level, and he's all maxed out. So I'm gonna give him afraid. Can't. Oh, he's moved. Hold on. Yeah, we got some meat, monster meat from the auction house. It was pretty expensive, but I want to. Where is it? This Gabrath meat. We're gonna give this to Bolt. That was surprisingly not worthless in the eyes of Bolt. Alright, so there we are. Bolt squirms uncontrollably. Alright, well, we'll check on him later. After he's had some rest. With that meat in his belly, and we'll see how he does. Alright, so here we are on the Ruin Grounds. Now I want to check Bolt to see if he has been... He doesn't look any different. But I want to see if he is in the final stage now. No, he did not change. Darn it. Darn it. That means I have to get another one of those Gabrath meats. Okay, too bad. I was hoping that he would, change. Okay. Yeah, let's take care of the stuff. It took a couple attempts, but we finally got Bolt upgraded to the final form. So there he is. It's like Smilodon, I think, is the type that he is. So I haven't received the cheer from him, though, yet. So we can't really get any of the bonuses from the cheer effect. But I'll work on that. This guy's not very happy, so we'll give him some of our magic stars, because I like our sheep. We've had him since the beginning. Monster. Yeah, I do have the memento from our dragon, and so I'm using the cheer effect from him to get a capacity point boost. Yeah, with his cheer we can get an 8% bonus to capacity points, which is good, because I'm grinding with Warrior right now to try and get Warrior mastered. And we don't really get very good items from him, but we'll still try. I don't think we got anything from him yet. Some scales and our little cactrout. We can't forget him. Alright, done. Okay, so... yeah, that's good. We'll just keep working on that cactrot. Now, the other items we can check out now are this. We can check out the berry snow cone here after 30 seconds. I'll just wait for that to run out. Alright, so here's the marine gillet +1. Alright, so we got our berry snow clones. Now let's try them out. Let's see, where is it? Here it is. So this is a simple yet refreshing dessert comprised of a heap of ice shavings, and this gives us a bonus to intelligence and magic points. Big deal. Alright, and then what's the other item? The other item was this one, which is orange snow cones. Yeah, this is the top that looks like a harness. The rustic mallet, +1. Alright, so there we go, and there's the orange snow cone, which also gives a slightly worse bump to our magic points. But it does give us an agility decrease, so that's not good. So this is actually worse. So the berry ones are better, but I don't know. I have no idea why they give those out. It has something to do with, I guess, the history of these items when they were first given as special items for special events, but really not very useful. But yet, still in the game, so there it is. We show them. I'll even use one. What the heck, why not? Here we go, our orange snow cone. There we are. Aren't we lucky? We're just going to wait another month. I believe in August they're going to be having the Sunbreeze Festival, which will be able to make use of these yukatas. So we'll get back more into these special outfits then. And then we'll be able to do some goldfish scooping. Alright, so now we've done 10 successful digs with the coastal chocograph in the Burburubu Peninsula. So now let's talk to Colion. Oh. Yeah, so we asked for another hit here. It says, hold on, a Sandorian minute tier. Me shoddy register says you're getting quite maple the diggery-doo over in Boobaroobo. The lords and ladies down the VCS seem to think I can barely read this, blah 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 blah. But anyway, yeah, we get the jungle chocograph. So now we can dig with our chocobo for the hot and cold game in jungle areas, which includes the Yator jungle and the Yatunga jungle. So now let's try out these third-tier chocographs. First, we'll start with the Dune one, which we can do in the western and eastern Altepa. Alright, so I decided to come to the eastern Altepa Desert because it looked like there was fewer obstacles here. And we're gonna do our first attempt here at doing the desert chocograph, hot and cold game. And these are supposed to be very, very difficult. But we'll do our best here, so that's not very far from where we are. That's awesome. Yeah, and we're very energetic today because I took a break from yesterday, from doing this. Alright, let's go to the northern side of the oasis here and see if we can get a chest here in the desert. This is the third and final tier. This one and, yeah, the other one that we'll do. Jungle. Alright, let's see, here. way. Well, it's not looking good. This might take me a while. But yeah, my goal is just to get at least one of these. So we can get the third tier Chocobo slip. Okay, well, anyway, I'm lost. Let's go to this grassy area over here, and we're just about done. But yeah, anyway, I'm just going to come here daily and just keep on trying. Hopefully they're always around the oasis. That would be nice. Nice and close to the survival guide. We must be out of energy soon. There we are, we're done. Alright. Well, we'll just keep trying this. We'll get it eventually. We'll get one, at least. Alright, so I have a little time to be working on some other things that are going on in life. I don't think we want to actually be in here. This is not the guild. We want to go to the cooking guild. I've been sort of stuck at level 40 for quite a while, so why don't we work on some of the other skills that we haven't had a lot of time to work with, including our cooking. So see, we're kind of stuck at 40, but not really stuck is not really the right word. Now, the test item is actually a meat kebab, which I always have those in my inventory, because I use those a lot. A meat kebab. But, I'm just gonna make one, though, just to prove to myself that we can actually do this, I think. Well, I'll make at least one attempt. Oh, that's strange. I don't have any fire crystals. That's weird. Get one from you. The only kind of crystal I don't have. Right, so I got all of the ingredients I need ahead of time in order to do this. So we're going to synthesize. This is a new one. Yeah, one of those fire crystals. Now we're going to do a wild onion, cockatrice meat, mora garlic, and there's one more item, kazam peppers. So this is the level 40 test item. But like I say, you can just easily buy these items if you can't make the item. You can buy. I buy them from the Curio Moogle vendor. All right, and there it is, the meat myth kebab. Just tried that to Pichetto here. It's quite well done. I shall acknowledge you as an apprentice. Alright, guys. So I think the step we're on right now with cooking is the watermelons. I think I'm making watermelon juice with watermelons and thundermelons. So I'm just going to keep on working on those and see how high we can get cooking past level 40. And I've been saving all my watermelons from... Got some thundermelons here. I've been saving all my watermelons from my Mog garden. So, yeah. Let's keep making watermelon juice. Alright, so that's it. It's a water crystal with one watermelon and one thundermelon. And I've eaten one of my Kitron macarons so that we can get some extra skill increases for this. There we are, and that gives us our melon juice. So we can only hold so many of these, though. So once our inventory gets full, I'll be running to the closest vendor to sell. That's okay. That's okay. Alright, we might have it here. Hopefully our Chocobo can hold out. We are a little fatigued, but we're right on top of it. Come on! Oh, thank gosh. I think we got it then. They got the jackpot. There we go. So there we are, guys. There's our first successful dig at the hot and cold game on the highest tier, the 3rd tier here in the... I think we're in the Eastern Alta. Yeah, Eastern Altepa Desert. So when we get these, we get, as usual, Choco Slip, and this is the best kind. And then I guess the material is a little bit... The materials that you can win are a little bit better, but they're still not going to be very good. Yeah, you see useless stuff. I don't really need any of that. I don't know. Maybe those will sell. Tactical processor. I'm not even sure what that is. Oh, here it is. Ah, it's for an automaton. Okay, well, I'll save that, I guess. But here's the special Chocobuck slip. You see there? It's worth 5 Chocobucks. So there we go. So if you're really good at the hot and cold game and you can come here, it's a quick way of making 5 Chocobucks, but not easy. Alright, so I'm going to cash that in, and there's still one more we got to do, and that's in the jungle. Either the Yatunga jungle or the Yator. So I'll probably just try one of those tomorrow, and that's the last one. That's also a 3rd tier hot and cold game as well. That's the one that we're able to do after we did 10 in Volcrum Dunes. But anyway, yeah, we'll try again tomorrow for our first attempt at a jungle chocograph in the hot and cold game. Alright, we were able to get our cooking up to level 50 pretty easily by just making those melon juices. So I actually want to just use... I want to create the next test item so that we can move forward into the 50s. And the next test item, you can get all the items for it from the shop here. What am I doing? I need a fire crystal. Alright, there's a lot of things for this. We need the fairy apple. A bird egg or a lizard egg apparently works for this. I'm going to use the bird egg. Cinnamon, maple sugar, and pie dough. I think that's everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. Yeah. So yeah, I still have some watermelons and thundermelons I'm going to just keep on using. We should be able to get possibly up to 51 or 52 level with the remaining apple pie. Is that the right item? I guess so, yeah, that's it. Let's give it to Piquetto here. And, oh, there it is. Oh, we got 4 pies from that, wow. But we only need 1. Alright, so there we are. So I'm just going to keep on... whoops. What am I doing here? Craft. So we're going to keep on building up our cooking through Journeyman now. I'm going to just, like I said, use up the watermelon. And we're going to be moving on to the next step, which I think is going to be fish. Some sort of herring recipe is going to get us through the 50s, I think. Alright, so I just bought a bunch of butter and bata greens. I thought that we were going to be doing some fish. It was actually sushi, but there's too many ingredients. So I'm going to opt for something that only has 2 ingredients. So we're going to be sauteing these greens. I think is what I'm going to do here. Let me just check. I'm pretty sure that... Yeah, so I need fire crystals. Fire. I'm gonna need a lot. I'll go with... Alright, so there's lots of these greens and butter available at the shop next door here for cheap. So this should be... Hopefully if this works, this should be a pretty cheap step. So let me just check my recipe. Yeah, this one's easy. This is super easy. This is almost like cheating. This feels like this shouldn't be a level 50 cooking recipe, but let's just see if this works first of all before I get too cocky. I forgot to get my synthesis support from Chocobo. Yeah, but there we go. There's the cooking skill we want. So we're just gonna make these until we at least get to level 55. These bata green saute. I'll just get help from him too. Why not? It's cheap. It's only 180 gil. Gives us lots of strength. All right. So that's it. I'm just gonna make lots of bata green saute until I'm gonna try and get to level 55. All right, so we've done a lot on that first green step here. Craft. We managed to get all the way up to level 57. So wow, we're almost at level 60 already. But I want to just finish the next step. So we got lots of butter. So we're doing good on the butter. So the next step. Oh no, not you. It's Chocobo. Hopefully they're open. Yeah. Yeah, so we were using these bata greens, so the next step now is bow greens. Oh my gosh, look what just happened! We just got cut off. I can't believe that. Wow, we got booted out mid-purchase. That sucks. Okay, well, that's too bad. I'm gonna have to wait now until they open at 5. Oh, man. Oh, well, that's Final Fantasy 11 for you. There you go. Guild hours. Alright. Shop hours are closed. We'll have to come back. Alright, so the shop should be open now. Let's get our greens. Try this again. So how many do we want? Let's see. We're going for bow greens now. So I guess I'll go for... I only need about 4 or 5 stacks, I think. 1. I'm gonna go for 4 stacks. Because we're already at level 57. I don't want to overdo it. Oh, there's some other things I want to buy, though, as well. Well, okay, let's just see if we can get to level 60 first. Need some more crystals. Crystals return to me. Fire. We want at least 4 clusters. Whoa, that didn't make any sound. That was weird. Wow, what's with the sound? That didn't make any sound either. That's weird. Here we go. Maybe there's too many other sounds going on around here or something. Alright, so while we're here, we'll get Chocobo to give us some advanced synthesis support. Alright, so this one now, it's the exact same kind of recipe. We're basically going to take a fire crystal, and we're going to use the bow green, 1 bow green, with 1 of the butters. And so hopefully this will get us all the way to 60. Alright, so there we are. So we easily got to level 60 by just cooking up all those saute greens, those bata greens and bow greens in that order. Alright, so now let's see if we can get the items for the test item here. So we're going to need only 2 items. We're looking for grapes and this one, a Yagudo cherry. So there's one of those. He only had 2. Whoops! Oh, I bought... Darn it. Whatever. I only wanted to buy one. I bought 2. He only had 2 in stock. Now, the grapes. Let's see. Do you have them? If you don't have them... I have a good feeling about this one. We want Boobaroo grapes. Oh, come on. Really? Darn it. Maybe I just missed it here. Darn it. Really? How could you not have it? Ugh. Okay. Here they are, yeah. Nothing. There hasn't been any grapes on here for a very long time. Oh boy. Alright, well, let's try the regional vendors then. Let's see. Here in Windurst, they're in Waters. Windurst Waters North. Alright, so here we go. Ayiki is the regional merchant who could have these. Let's see. Got anything for us? Ooh, I think we got lucky. So there we are. We found the guy here who had the items we wanted. Alright, that's good. That's good news. Let's save this a little bit of time. Alright, so now what we want to do is I need a dark crystal. Yeah, dark crystal. And we are going to use that dark crystal with one of the Yagudo cherries and the 3 Burburubu grapes that we just bought. Alright, and there's our Yagudo drink. You can easily buy those too, I think, at the auction house or something like that, but I'm just going to quickly head back to the guild now and turn that item in as a test item for level 60 cooking. There's the Yagudo drink. There we are. Delicioso. The title of culinary craftsman is as good as yours. You are now a true chef. Alright, so I'm just gonna finish using up those greens. I don't want to be left with any of these. I want to just see how many more skill we can get with our remaining bow greens. Let's see how we do. We're a craftsman now. Alright, so we managed to get up to level 62 cooking. So the next step is another easy one, it seems. I mean, I can't believe how easy some of these high-level steps are here in cooking. But now we're looking for just another 2 items that I think will get us through a lot of the 60s. We need Selbina milk and rock salt. I mean, rock salt is super easy. Everybody has that. I know I saw Selbina milk around here too somewhere. I'm sure I know someone had it. I saw it. Yeah, here. For 45. I mean, super cheap. So let me think here. I'll just get 8 stacks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think that's 8. And then rock salt is another easy one. It should be. It's strange that it shouldn't be at the culinary. Oh, that's strange. Salt. Huh? Oh, I know I can buy it at. Oh, here we are. I know I can buy it in Sandoria. Those 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, Yeah, alright, so there we are. So, that's it. And all we have to do is synthesize that with a dark crystal. So this is a new recipe. Dark crystal with 1 Sobina milk and 1 rock salt. So I'm just gonna get some more dark crystals, and I'm just gonna, yeah, I got 8 stacks. Let's see if we can get as close to 70 as possible by doing this. Uh-oh, that's not a good sign. We didn't get a skill increase from that. That's not good. But anyway, that's what we're gonna be making, stone cheese. Wow, let me try that again. That's not a good sign that we didn't get a skill increase from that. Yikes. Well, we got one there, but anyway, alright, we're just gonna do our best. We're committed, we bought the materials, so I'm just gonna make stone cheese, and we'll just see how high we can get. Alright, so here we are in the Yatunga jungle. And this will be our first attempt at the 3rd tier, highest tier, hot and cold game. And the, was it jungle chocograph? Oh, it's way up there. Eef. Yikes. Alright, I'll meet you guys up there. Ooh, that's far. Yikes. Alright, so we're finally approaching the area. It took a while to get here. Oof. This chocograph is going to be a nightmare if we have to do this one over and over. But let's just see how we do on our first attempt. This should be it. Alright, so... Oh my god, I'm overwhelmed. Let's pick a spot and just start, I guess. I don't know. Hope this is the right area. I wonder if it's underground. Ugh, can you imagine? Let me see. No. I don't think so. Let's look over here. Let's go down. Huh? I am a little bit stumped. Let me just see where this goes. I don't know. I have no idea where this is. Huh. That's interesting, huh? Let me just try over here. Well, I don't think we're gonna get it here on this first try. I just don't know where to go. I have no idea. Is it down here? Who knows? Alright, I'm just gonna leave, I guess. I guess we failed on this one, but I'll just dig every so often. Yeah, we'll try again tomorrow. I honestly think something might have gone wrong there. It's kind of weird. It's just, yeah, just forget. I'm just gonna give up. Forget it. It's a waste of time. Yeah, we'll try again another time. I might not even try this junk. This one might not have been a very good idea. I don't want to travel a lot all day to make these attempts at this hot and cold game. That's just annoying. Alright, so now we're at the Yator jungle. The last place was the Yatunga. So let's see if this one will spawn a little closer to where we are. This is the other one that you can go to. There's the two jungles. You can choose either one. That's a little bit closer. That's good. Alright, so I guess we'll come here each day to do this. Got the Temple of Ugalapi right here next to us. I'm gonna go this way. Yep, this should be good. Yeah, I don't know what happened to that last chocograph there. That was really, I don't know. I didn't get a single quay out of any of that. Tough one. I hope this is going the right way. That's okay. Whatever. I don't know. Ugh. These are meant to be hard. Alright, so I guess this is the area that we want to be. I think it was right up this way somewhere. Look out for the tonberries. They won't hurt you. Alright, right around here. Let's see, right around here. Let's try this. Okay, that's good. Let's go down here. Wow, this is very tough. Very strange. Wow, what a bizarre day we're having with this game. First nothing, then nothing but quay. I'm stumped. I don't know. I don't know where it could be. I have no concept of where the rings are. Forget it. I give up. We'll try another day. We'll just keep trying this, guys. Okay, don't worry. I'll just we'll just cut to the next successful attempt. Alright, well, we got the Sunbreeze Festival going on now, and the fireworks are going on. I can hear them. Unfortunately, we can't see them. But there's something I've always wanted to do during this festival, have never gotten around to until now. We're going to do it now. So I'm looking for a guy that hangs out around here during this festival. I thought he was going to be... Alright, let me do a little search here. Let's see. Sarah Doriel. That's gotta be the guy. He's over, I think, by this structure. So yeah, there's a lot of different events that are happening during Sunbreeze. We've done most of them, such as the Moomer Dance little game, mini game. Got a trust from that or two, and a couple of little cosmetic costume dance outfits. But here we're going to do something fun, and I think that there's 3 different locations you can do this. There he is, he's sitting down by the water. So I think there's a place close to each of the 3... Huh? Wait, what? Alright, so here we go. He's hanging out here, hiding in this little nook here. So I think that there's a person you can talk to from each of the 3 nations. So since we're in Sandoria, here we are in West Ronfor, down here, at this little pond that we've come to many times for different quests and missions and things like that. Now, I'm wearing one of the outfits that's connected to this minigame we're about to do. This item... There's lots of different kimonos you can get. I only kept the 2 that are really of interest to me, which is this one, which gives you once a day an item called a Super Scoop. I should have been stocking up on these maybe before we started this, because I think these scoops are what we're going to use, these Super Scoops are what we're going to use for this game, and we're going to have to purchase them from this guy. But whatever, we have lots of money. But that's basically all that item does. Once a day, wearing this kimono, you can use it to acquire a Super Scoop, which is used... Here, I think it's here. No? Ammo. Yeah, here we are. I'll equip that. Yeah, we got 2 of them from him. Now, the other kimono I'm holding on to is this one. And these I purchased from the Mughals that have their special little tent in each of the 3 cities. For us, it's in northern Sandoria, right by, Westgate, I think it is? So this one gives us the ability to improve goldfish scooping ability. Yeah, I think I showed off most of the other kimonos earlier in the episode when we were doing the clamming. But let's talk to Sarah Doriel now and get started on this Sunbreeze Festival game. I'd like to buy a scoop. Okay, well, we already got 2, but let's buy more. They're only 100 gil, right? So, I don't know. Let's just go for another 10. Or I'll make it a dozen. Alright. So that's all he sells. I'd like to know more. How to become one with goldfish. Bonding with the goldfish is quite simple. Equip your range slot with a goldfish basket and your ammo slot with a Super Scoop. Then search out a body of water and let your spirits flow with it. Fish with it. Come, my children, enter the world of goldfish. When you have reunited with the children of Pisces, bring them to me, and the universe shall reward you. Where swim our water-bound brothers, you ask? The mystical flowers of fire in the sky will lead you. Let down your guard and be one with our Aquan brothers. The types of goldfish. Yeah, you can get goldfish actually in your mug garden. And so if you can save those up, you can use them for this. Especially if you get the really good ones. Those... Well, I don't see them mentioned here. I'm not reading most of this. Whatever. There's different goldfish. They give you different rewards. What you can earn. The universe shall reward Those who have blessed with fortune, come, my children, enter the world of goldfish. 5 years of fortune shall bring you a new super scoop, huh? 5 years of fortune, use this to grasp even more blessings. 15 years of fortune shall bring you the mystical flowers. Oh, I see. Years are probably the currency. I guess. I don't know. Shall bring you the mystical flowers of fire. Simply witnessing one of these... Oh, that's got to be a firework he's talking about. Mystical flowers of fire. And let down your guard and be one with our Aquan brothers. 25 years of fortune shall soothe your weary spirit with the cool breeze of an ornamental fan. Bask in the bounty that the goldfish provide us. A colored drop is carried on the sweet winds of 30 years of fortune, and only the universe knows the fragrance. Those who are graced with 50 years, blah, blah, blah. I don't know why I'm reading all this. Nirvana. We experience Nirvana. We have the opportunity to experience Nirvana. So maybe that should be our goal. I don't know, 50? Or no, 30. No, it is 50. 30 years gives... And only the universe knows the fragrance? What? A colored drop is carried on the sweet... Oh, colored drops. Yeah, those things. That's the reward for 30. Alright, so let down your guard and be one with the Alquin brothers. Those that have accumulated 65 will become one with the flow of time and meld with nature and all its creatures. 70, this is getting on way too long. Why, such an enlightened being would find himself able to unravel the most arcane mysteries of the universe with the ease with which lesser mortals draw breath. Okay, well, I'm just... whatever. I should have looked up what the rewards were ahead of time so I had a goal. Because I don't really know how much of this... Anyway, whatever. This is just the first day of the Sunbreeze Festival, so we have lots of time to work on this. So let me just ease myself into this. When the mothership arrives, what does that mean? His soul begins to merge with the universe. What? Huh? That's weird. I'd like to collect my prize. I'd like to bowl. I'd like a bowl, I mean, I guess. So you've decided to join us in our quest to join with the goldfish. I applaud you on your bravery and present you with this goldfish basket. Take care not to lose it, as your fortune in life is tied directly to it. Bask in the bounty of the that the goldfish provide us. And we got a goldfish basket. So we now have 0 years. Yeah, we're just starting. So now we go like this. Let's put something on my head. Or something a little more fun. Let's see. I always wear this. Should I wear something else? I've put most of my cosmetic fancy stuff away in my mug with the Porter Moogle. I think I'll just go with something a little more fancy. This is a little classier look, I think. Alright, so how does this work now? I think what we have to do is find spots on the water. Or maybe we just go like... Hold on, maybe... Whoops. Maybe we just do the fish thing. Maybe we just do this. Let's see. Bask in the bounty that the goldfish provide us. Tiny goldfish approaches. Hurry before the goldfish sees you. Hurry? We caught a tiny goldfish. Alright, so there's our first catch. We got it on our first try. So let's just see what happens. Let's just see how much that's worth. Was that 1? I'd like to collect my prize. How do we know how much I have, though? Mystery box part 4. Yet another mystery box. The other mystery boxes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'll find out what those are. I am content with what I have. I don't know how to check how many years we've accumulated, but let's Okay, and that didn't consume our super scoop on that last attempt, so that's good. Alright, I'm just going to keep fishing then. I'm just going to use up all 14 super scoops or something and just see how many points we get, and then I'll go back, I guess. So far we have one tiny goldfish. Don't seem to know what I'm doing here. I've lost every single attempt I've attempted since that first one. So I don't know what I did right the first time. Maybe you just gotta find the right area. Maybe it's sort of like the hot and cold game. Maybe that's how this works. I don't know. See, I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing anything. Right now I'm not touching the controller. I'm just letting it all play out. But you know, like when you fish regular fish with a rod, you get that little like meter that comes up, and you have to like press in the right direction. But I'm not getting any indication of that. Maybe his commands are telling us which way to push the controller. Maybe that's what this is all about. Come, my children, enter the world of goldfish. Let down your guard. Yeah, like maybe I should, you know? I don't know. It's interesting, huh? Okay, I'm gonna have to do some research. This isn't working. We're just wasting time now. I'll be right back. Alright, well, apparently, yeah, what we need to do is... I wish there was, like, a prompt or something for it. Like, we do have to... Okay, once the message comes up that a fish is approaching, we're supposed to press the enter button. Oh, I didn't know that. I was trying... Anyway, let's just see if this works. Let's get a good look here. Oh, he's even holding the scoop. Nadita. Okay, here we are. Come, my children, enter the goldfish. A black goldfish approaches. Okay, so now I'm hitting the entry button. Oh, there's the scoop. We lost that one. Too bad. Let's try again. Yeah, the black goldfish is definitely worth more. And I remember the name of the really valuable ones. It's the calico. Calico. If you can get, and you can get calico. You can get calico goldfish every once in a while in your mog garden. So save those if you can. I should have. I had lots of opportunity to save tons of those because I've been doing a lot of mog garden stuff lately. But oh well. Yeah, I'm not doing very well. Okay, there. I pressed the button as soon as I saw tiny goldfish. Let me just take a look at... We're not consuming these super scoops. So, yeah, I wonder how many times I can use this. Alright, so we got two... that was our second catch. Our tiny goldfish we got. I guess I just pressed the enter button right at the right time the first time we did it, just without even knowing. I was just clicking random things. Okay, there's another tiny goldfish. Okay, so our scoop finally broke. I guess that means we lost the catch. Oh well, it was just a tiny goldfish. These things happen, right? Oh, okay, it went down. Hold on, I want to just... These... Whatever. Alright, well, I guess I figured out what I did, what I was doing wrong, so I'm just gonna keep on fishing. Darn it. I wanted that. Ooh, there, we finally caught something different. A black bubble eye. Good. So now we've gotten several tiny goldfish and a black bubble eye. Let's keep fishing. Yeah, so I guess you have to pretty much... There's a timing to the scooping with the different goldfish, so... The goldfish, you just wait 1 second after you first see the message and you can get it. Let's see if we got this one. Well, yeah, it ripped, but I think we would have got that one if... But then those black one, the black bubble eye one, like the one we got, we have to do that 2 to 3 seconds. We have to wait a little longer before we scoop in order to catch that one. One, two. Let's try that. There we go. We got it. We got 2 of them. So I'm starting to figure this out. But those are the only 2 I've seen. After that, there's all kinds. There's 3 different kinds. There's a lion, something called the lion head, a pearl scale, and then the calico comet. That's the one that you can get in your Mog Garden. And it's worth the most. Hurry, okay, so here we're gonna wait 1, 2, okay, there, let's go like that. 3 tiny goldfish. Ooh, that was a different message, so. Interesting. Hurry before the goldfish sees you. Interesting. Alright, we'll keep trying, keep going. Alright, we're done. Alright, finally ran out of our scoops. We were never able to get a single plump fish of any kind. Every single time we had a plump fish, the scoop ripped. We were even though we waited till after it said hurry, the second prompt, to do the scoop. So I don't really understand how to get those. What's this? What's this question mark spot here next to him? Oh, that's... Huh? I'm not sure. Maybe this is where we trade the goldfish. Let's just see. So we got this many goldfish. And then we got some black ones. This one. 3 of them. Our first attempt there with 14 scoops. We managed to get... What's that? That's 21 tiny goldfish and 3 black bull eyes. No. Okay, that was wrong. Ah, I sense great fortune approaching. Come, my children, enter the world of goldfish. You shall be blessed for 27 years. Your spirit is nearly one with the universe. Nirvana is within reach, my child. Alright, so I did look at the rewards and what it is we wanted. So we're going to need quite a lot. It's tough to say. With 27 years, we can buy a fan, or we could buy some fireworks, or more super scoops, of course. But I think we could get something for our Mog house at 60. And there's some other little interesting things. There's also an outfit that we can get at 80. So those are sort of the 2 I'm most interested in. If I can get 80 plus 60. What's that? 8, 9, 10, 11. It's about 140. I just want to see if any of these goldfish are available at the auction house. Food, fish. This one, too bad. Let's see if... Looks like... Yeah, they were all bought up just in the last day. That was smart. This Nile person, he was smart. He knew this was coming up, so he just bought all the comments. Darn it. Well, anyway, they're cheap at 4,000. So if I can just check here every day, maybe I'll get 1 or 2. And those ones are worth 30. So if I can get a bunch of those. Darn it, I should have thought ahead of time. Oh well. Alright, so we've been fishing now, scooping goldfish for a while. Give them the rest of these tiny goldfish. Get those cashed in. We should have more than enough of what I need now for the remaining fish. There's a few more of these black ones. And then I actually did get a couple calico comets. There we are. I actually got them both one after another. So those are worth 30 each, so that's 60. So there we are, 155 points that we can spend here. There's only two things I'm going to buy for now. This one, a Stellar Surprise, I'm going to buy. So there we are, Puny Planet Kit. And then 80. The most expensive thing. Buy that. And there we are, the Iratsugo Happy, which is yet another kimono that we'll never wear, except for now. So there it is, folks. Bask in its glory. There we are. It does nothing. It's just a cosmetic piece for looks. There it is. The ultimate prize in the goldfish scooping. Alright, so our bird is in number 1. That's what we're working with. I was never able to get the discernment and receptivity up, unfortunately. So let's see, let's go with keep the pace or sprint. I'm gonna go with sprint. Let's go, okay, sure, let's just see if that helps. Equipment. Equipage items. Quit return. Sakura says, alright, so here's the guys that we race with every day when we compete against other Chocobos. So I must admit, I was a tad vexed about who our bird might be facing today, but I realize now that my petty presentiments were quite unfounded. Yeah, what he said. You're lucky we're even letting you share the same track as Best. Yeah, good luck, Oko. Today's match is a head-to-head battle, with the winner taking all. Let's start off by introducing our two competitors. First we have Blazing Chariot, that's us, who will be ridden by the ace of the chase, Ignacio. She says, so Sakura says, when the ace makes chase, there's not a bird in Vanadil who can keep pace. And then we have the humbly named Best, being jockeyed by Atragon mercenary Fudel. Sakura says it's rumored that Fidel often spends weeks planning out strategies for each of his 2-minute races. The contestants have arrived at the starting line, and the race will begin shortly. So I told Ignacio to sprint. I also picked up an apple from the auction house, but I was trying to figure out how to use it, but I don't know, it's been difficult trying to figure out how to use those items for this racing, but if we win this one, I'm sure we can go to the paddock somewhere. So there's a speed apple. I have a stamina apple that I was hoping to use. I don't know, hopefully Best burns out a little bit, and then we can catch up. So yeah, if we can get through this, then maybe we'll try to visit the paddock again, and we'll try another round here. Didn't realize this would be a 2-on-2 battle here. It's just 2 against... Yeah, this kind of continues the storyline, which plays out with the Chocobo raising. That's kind of cool. So I wonder if there's another sort of race after this that's connected to this. Let's see how we do here. We are kind of catching up to him. There we go. Alright, Blazing Chariot. And as they pass the halfway mark, number 1, Blazing Chariot, holds on to the lead. While from behind, number 2, Best, seems to be vying for the perfect time to make its move. Sakura says the race ain't over until the Fat Chocobo sings. Looks like I might be getting tired. Blazing Chariot still holds on to the lead. Can it take it all the way to the finish? Now would be a good time to have that stamina apple, but I don't think we have any way of using that in the middle of battle. You have to use it ahead of time. Darn it. He's making his move. It's gonna be close. There we go. It came in second. Too bad. There you have it. If you had told me that's how it'd end up, I never would have believed you. Now, let's see what our resident expert has to say about the race. Sakura says that great races like the one we just witnessed come along only once in a blue or green moon. And there you have it. This is Gosilo signing off. See you next time, Choco fans. Yeah, well, we never were very good at our Chocobo racing. No different there. Well, at least we didn't lose by much. Don't worry too much about the results of that last race. You must learn from your experience and prepare yourself for the next challenge. Well, let's see if that stamina apple can help us in some way. If I could just figure out how to get to the jockeys, but it's so hard to find your way around this place. I get so lost. Anyway, I'll just do some exploring, and if I can find how to get to the jockey pen, I'll let you guys know. I think they might be down here. Oh, it's so easy to get lost around here. Everything looks the same. Here we go. This is it, right? Yes, here we go. Now, let's find our... He's not here. Our jockey's not here. Okay, let's try the other side. I'm not sure how this all works. It's so complicated. Gosh, I wish it was easier to do this. No, it's not here. Our bird is not here. None of these jockeys are Ignacio. Darn it. Oh, you can just buy them here from this guy. Oh, interesting. Well, that's way cheaper than the auction house. I bought... Okay, doesn't matter. I think I bought one of these at the auction house for probably at least double that, but that doesn't really matter. But I still don't understand... What's this? That's just the next race happening. What do you do? Racetrack information. Yes, let's go. So, this guy can warp you. Alright, who do we have here? So, there does have to be a way to... I'm going back. There has to be a way to... get these apples to work through this. What if I try trading an apple to this guy, and then maybe he'll put that... accept that as an item for the equipment the next time I talk to him. You'll temporarily increase the stamina. I'm gonna go with the stamina. Yes! Aha! So here, this is how we do it. Stamina apple. Alright, I'll store this in our safe. Now let's try this again. Equipment. Stamina apple. Alright. And should we stick with sprint? I think so. Alright, so at least now we got our item. Okay, good. So we'll just go through this again, and if anything changes, I'll let you guys know. Alright, well things are looking pretty good here. I don't think he's going to be able to catch up to us here by the time we get to the finish, so I think we finally got this one, so here we go. Blazing Chariot takes the crown. Let's take a look at the results. There you have it. I never would have believed you. Now, let's see what our resident expert has to say about the race. Sakura says the great race is like the one blah blah blah. It's all the same thing whether you win or lose. It's the same dialogue. Congratulations on your victory, Oko. All of us here wish you the best of luck on your next race. Alright, I got 3,000 gil for that, and we can probably move on to another race, maybe? Let's see. But first, I'm going to hand over this speed apple. Last one, stamina apple, worked pretty well. Let's see how speed apple helps us out. Looks like there's no other new runs right now. We don't want to rerun, do we? I don't know. No, I think I'll wait. Maybe we have to wait a certain amount of time. Yeah, I'm sure he'll hold on to that speed apple for us, but we'll just wait until some time has passed and maybe we'll be able to race again. Alright, so the next race is 5 Chocobucks for an official race. Equipment, we want to use that speed apple that we were given. I guess we'll keep sprint like we had before. I kind of wish I had the stamina apple. I kind of think I like that one better. Let's just see how we do. Gustaberg Derby. Ladies and gentlemen, President of the Bastican Republic, Richter Karst proudly presents the most prestigious Chocobo race in all of southern Quan, the Gustaberg Derby. This is Gosilo, and I will be bringing you the breathtaking play-by-play. Joining me today is Metalworks Mastermind Sid. Mr. Sid, may I call you Mr. Sid? Just Sid? Alright, Sid, what can you tell us about your entry in the Derby? Infinity 13. Absolutely nothing. Do you think I would divulge the secret training methods my team developed to make Infinity the fastest bird this side of Vanadil? Well, there you have it. Now let's take a look at today's participants. First we have Blazing Chariot, who will be ridden by the ace of the chase, Ignacio. My, this bird has quite a long list of accomplishments under its, stirrups. He just might give my Invincible 13 a run for his money. Next we have Ambitious Impact, being ridden by Dark Chocostalker, Pecanza. Chocostalker? Perhaps this young man needs another hobby. Our next Chocobo is Moon Knight, ridden by the Choco Whisperer, Sa Zawam. There are some things that cannot be expressed through mere words. The next contestant is Gold Queen, jockeyed by Hyperbreeder Graciela. Alright, so she can breed, but can she race? And next is Infinity 13, being ridden by number 5, Mithril Musketeer Naji. Bet you didn't know Naji has his own bird. Hasn't won a race in 3 years, though. And that's our lineup. Perhaps it is just me, but I have a feeling that today's matchup will go down in the annals of racing history. The contestants have arrived at the starting line, and the race will begin shortly. And they're off! Ah, it looks like one of the birds was slow out of the gate. Will it be able to catch up in time? Looks like Ambitious Impact has begun to tire. Yeah, he burned out early. Alright, we pull out our speed apple at the end. Yeah, that Gulk got a strong lead, but he's big and heavy, so I think his bird is getting tired. Shadow apple, I wonder what that does. And there's us. Hard to tell where we are in the lineup. Gold Queen looks unstoppable. I would be surprised if it was affected by any further attacks. And as they pass the halfway mark, Blazing Chariot, we're number 1, holds on to the lead. All right. Hopefully it'll last. Spore Bomb, yikes. What is that? All right. Blazing Chariot still holds on to the lead. Can it take it all the way to the finish? Speed apple, that's late. Infinity's jockey pulled out a speed one right at the end. Uh-oh. He's gonna use that. We're definitely not in the lead now. Oh yeah, it's gonna be invincible. Darn it. Looks like we're second or third. Let's take a look at the results. Let's see, we were third. There you have it. If you had told me that's how it'd end up, I never would have believed you. What an amazing race. The other Chocobos were no match for Infinity 13. Can you give us a few words on your bird's stellar performance? Performance of the bird? Without the hard work, sweat, and ingenuity of my race team, Infinity 13 would still be trying to find his way to the starting line. High-tech training, that's the wave of the future. And there you have it. This is Gochilo signing off. See you next time, Choco fans. Alright, well, I'm just gonna get a few more apples, and I'll try this race a few more times and see if maybe we can get a win out of it eventually. Yeah, we got a little money for that, I guess, for coming in third. There you are. Alright, so the next race is 10 Chocobucks. And this one, again, is like, yeah, place third or higher. So, hopefully we can do this. Let's put a piece of equipment in. I guess I'll go with the stamina apple. And brand 10. Let's just see how we do here on this. International Race 2. Chocobo Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, Minister Apururu and over 100 hands from Windurst's Monastery have converged here today to bring you a race originally established by Chocobo-loving Star Sybil, Chocobo, the Chocobo Cup. This is Gosilo, and I will be bringing you the breathtaking play-by-play. Today's guest is Heaven's Tower's #1 Secretariat Extraordinaire, Kupipi. So, I've learned that you have entered your very own persona, Chocobo in the cup. What do you think her chances are of taking home the grand prize? Are you making fun of me, sir? Well, you may be laughing now, but I will be the one busting my gutty-wutty when my starlight sails across the finish line years before the nearest competitor. Well, there you have it. Now, let's take a look at today's participants. First, we have Blazing Chariot, who will be ridden by the ace of the chase, Ignacio. Ace of the Space? Never heard of him. Next, we have Young Typhoon, been ridden by self-proclaimed Choca-Geek, Kanbubu. Choca-Geek, Choca-Freak. It'll take more than a Ambigened Brainy-Waney to beat Starlight. Our next Chocobo is Jetfire, ridden by Sakura's #1 fan, Chamu Pashamu. Hey, I'm Sakura's biggest fan. I won't let Starlight lose to some imposter. The next contestant is Million Spirit, jockeyed by 20-year racing veteran Meza Hapurza. Well, I have been riding Chocobos for 21 years. And next is Starlight, being ridden by Orasteri Minister Korumoru. Both Starlight and the Professor hate to take orders. Maybe that's why they're such a perfect combination. Each thinks they're the one in control. And that's our lineup. Perhaps it is just me, but I have a feeling that today's matchup will go down in the annals of racing history. The contestants have arrived at the starting line, and the race will begin shortly. Alright, let's see how we do here. Let's see if we can get at least third or higher. Third place or better. Looks like one of the birds was slow out of the gate. Will it be able to catch up in time? I don't think that was us. So I guess they're all Tarotaro except for us. Gissel Bomb. Does that affect us? I don't know. Fire biscuit. Cool. Oh, it was an attack on us, but it didn't affect us, so that's good. Looks like we're approaching the halfway point. Oh, there is another human there. Look at that. There's a girl. And as they pass the halfway mark, Blazing Chariot holds on to the lead. But things could change. The speed of other chocobos has begun to drop. Who would have predicted such true events? It might have got us too, I don't know. I think we're in second place now. Oh, we're definitely not first, but hopefully we're second or third. I think we are. I think we're second. Yes, good. So there we are. That's good enough to advance to the next race. I think this is the last race, though, where we can get anything other than first to proceed. So we're going to have to pretty much win from here on out, I think. Let's take a look at the results. There we are, numbers. Jetfire 1. There you have it. If you had told me that's how it'd end up, I never would have believed you. What an outcome. The race was rigged! Rigged, I tell you! There was no way Starlight could lose. Her horoscope said so. Alright, I'll pick up my daily Tanjana wildgrass. We still, at this time, have not been able to successfully get a hot and cold game win in the jungle. I just cannot believe how difficult it is. You have to get precise pinpoint accuracy. But we'll get one eventually. I'm determined to get one there with our jungle chocograph. I think this is our last day with I think this is the last day with our Chocobo. He's retiring today, Blazing Chariot. He's been okay. I think this is... Let's just feed him for the last time. Alright, day 129. This should be the last day. So, passing his time in the stables without concern, as usual. Yeah, and this one was no different than all the other ones I've ever raised. I don't know, they just seem to be hard to build those other stats. Strength is usually up there, and endurance, and those are the main ones for racing, which I care about, but yeah, I don't know, I gave a lot of Zegum carrots, and for the longest time I had him exhibiting to the public, which is supposed to raise the other stats, but never really happened. The receptivity, and I forget what the other one was. Alright. We got a Zegum carrot for that for some reason, but we're done. Alright, so yeah, we're done. Alright. But we can still use our Chocobo. Our Chocobo is still registered to race. And do all that kind of stuff, so that's what we're gonna do. Alright, let's see how we do on the next race challenge. $15 Chocobucks for this one. We have a speed up here. Okay, we'll go with that for now. I kind of wanted a stamina apple, but we'll go with the speed apple. See how we do. Let's see. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This time for another action-packed Chocobo race. We got the usual gang here, Markovich and Sakura, as commentators. So we're going against these guys again, looks like. They say pictures are worth 1,000 words, but your visage screams only one, fear. Yeah, what he said. We lost last time, but we won't this time. Tell him, Waboud. Fortune smiled on you before, but don't think you'll be so lucky this time. As residing VCS president, I would be disgracing my position if I did not put my best into this race. Today's race is head-to-head-to-head matchup between an adventurer, a mercenary, and a high-ranking VCS official. Now let's take a closer look at the participants. First we have Blazing Chariot, ridden by Ignacio. When the ace makes chase, there's not a bird in Venadale who can keep pace. And then we have the humbly named Best, yes, our mortal enemy. It's rumored that Fadil often spends weeks planning out strategies for each of his 2-minute races. And next we have Air, ridden by VCS President Hantillion. We're friends with Air. Alright, so we got 3 birds here. We have to be first. Let's see how we do. Alright, well, somehow we got to the first place after that cutscene, last cutscene I did. Now let's see where we are. Alright, well, Hantillion's got a bit of a lead on us here at the end of things, but let's just see. You never know. But I think that if we don't come in first here, yeah, it looks like I think we're gonna be done. So what I'm gonna try and do, I think, is try it again with the stamina apple, see if that does anything different. I think we're third. Yeah, we have to get first on this one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, third place. Alright, well, we'll rerun. I'll try with the stamina apple, see if that does anything different. Alright, well, things are looking pretty optimistic here. With our stamina apple, I think we did quite a bit better. Probably because we're sprinting most of the way, so the stamina apple just helps with that. Because I told the jockey to sprint. Alright, well, there we go. We won. That's good. That's what we wanted. So that means we can advance to the next round tomorrow. The next one, which is the CRA Classic Run, which is the last sort of race in this section. So that's good. Alright, so I think I'll probably stick with stamina apples for now on. I think that's probably the better way to go for my setup. Alright, 6,000 gil for that one, right on. And I'll just do, since I'm here, I'll just do this now. Give him another stamina apple to store. There we are. Alright, we'll try the next race tomorrow. The Darguil Victory Malm. Alright, here we go. This is one of the last races in this sort of section. Ladies and gentlemen, the 25th Sovereign of the mighty Kingdom of Sandoria, Destin R. Darguil, has called for a grand tournament, a 300-year tradition extending back to the days of the War King. Ashfauge R. Darguil, the Darguil Victory Malm. This is Gochilo, and I will be bringing you the breathtaking play-by-play. Joining us today is none other than His Excellency Sandoria's one and only Prince Regent, Puge I. Darguil. It says here that your very own Chocobo, Noble Rose, will be running the Malm. What do you feel are her chances of taking home the coveted piece de resistance? We have spent many hours training this fine steed in the arts of war. We do not believe there exists another bird in the kingdom, nay, the world, who might best our noble Rose. Well, there you have it. Now, let's take a look at today's participants. First, we have Blazing Chariot, us, who will be ridden by the ace of the chase, Ignacio. Ah, yes, we have heard much of this master of the reins. We sense a great warrior under that unassuming guise. Next we have Pure Beauty, being ridden by the Choca girl next door, Hazina. We seem to recall exchanging pleasantries with this fine maiden at one Camp Quay. We are quite impressed with her rapid progress. Our next Chocobo is Shining Lady, ridden by Chanel, aka Dances with Chocobos. What a queer sobriquet. Wow. We shall see if this character truly can read the hearts of her Chocobos. The next contestant is Invincible Ace, jockeyed by Chocobo Reincarnate, Viabolidem. Noble Rose expressed acute interest in this so-called Reincarnate's redolent aura. Might he truly be absurd? And next is Noble Rose, being ridden by Sandorian Conflict Commander, Exenmile M. Arshiat. There's our guy. There we are. The commander is an exceptional leader. It is difficult to imagine there is a Chocobo on Vanadil that he could not humble. And that's our lineup. Perhaps it is just me, but I have a feeling that today's matchup will go down in the annals of racing history. The contestants have arrived at the starting line, and the race will begin shortly. And they're off. Alright, so this race costs 20 Chocobucks. We might have to do it a few times, we'll see. Hopefully we can get a win out of this sometime. So they're all going to have little tricks up their sleeves too. It's going to be tough, but let's be vigilant and have patience and stock up on our Chocobucks because, like I said, this might take a few times. But let's just see how we do here. Come on, Blazing Chariot. There we are. Here we go. Wow, people are using foul weather frogs and fair weather fetishes. All that weird stuff that you get in your mug garden. The speed of the other Chocobos has begun to drop. Who could have predicted such a turn of events? So that's us. Oh, we're way ahead right now. Wow. I think it looked like we were ahead there. And as they, yeah, we are, number one. As they pass the halfway mark, Blazing Chariot holds on to the lead. All right. You're approaching the final corner. So, what's that going to do? A fire biscuit. What did that do to me? It's unaffected. I am unaffected, it says. Completely unaffected by the attack. Wow, someone tried to do something nasty on us. Fire biscuit. I wonder what that does. And someone's just eating their apple now? I don't know what those shadow apples do. I forgot. Wow, we're way ahead. This can't be true. Wow, this is the final race, guys, I thought. Holy smokes. Because the races start to get really hard, I think, from here on. Shining Lady looks unstoppable. I would be surprised if it was affected by any further attacks. Alright, well, there you go. I think that's us that just crossed the finish line first. Yay! Blazing Chariot takes the crown. Alright. We dominated there. That did pretty well. Let's take a look at the results. Number one. Followed by Invincible Ace. Shining Lady. Noble Rose was 4th. Ouch. Boko was 5th. Poulet Vaillant. Nebulous Harmony and Pure Beauty. There you have it. If you had told me that's how it would end up, I never would have believed you. Yes, he says that every time. What an outcome. Who would have imagined that the mighty Noble Rose could have toppled from its throne? Do you have any comments on your bird's performance? The failures of today are the stairways to the victories of tomorrow. Once the jockey has received his lashings, yikes, he will begin preparations for the next race. Now, let us move on to the awards ceremony. Alright, we don't normally get this, so that's kind of cool. Wish my Chocobo was with me. Taking the crown for today's race was none other than Blazing Chariot. To the winning steed's owner, we present the Gissel Medal, a bronze trophy, and the exalted title of Rokochuki. I mean, Shokaruki. Huh? Okay. Good show, Oko. However, we must confess, we did not fathom we would be here heading away the laurels intended for Noble Rose. We got a bronze trophy. And Sakura says that she's seen better conditioned chocobos at the local morgue. But she also wants to congratulate it on its performance. And we get the Gissel Medal. Not quite sure what that does, but we're going to find out. It probably just opens up the next set of races. And there you have it. This is Josilo signing off. See you next time, Choco fans. Congratulations. That victory has put you in leagues with Sandoria's finest riders. All of us here are eager to see what accomplishments you will achieve next. Oh, and do be careful with your bronze trophy. If you happen to accidentally dispose of it, you will never be able to... something got covered up. Probably never get it again. You'll never be able to receive one again. Well, we're gonna have to take a look at that. It might be a piece of furniture. And we get some money and 10 Chocobucks. That's kind of good, because we've been spending some of these Chocobucks for these races. They get kind of expensive. Let me just see if I can do the next round. Probably not until tomorrow. But there is another set, I think, of races we're going to check out. Yeah, nothing for today, so that's fine. Yeah, alright, we'll see you tomorrow. Well, first let's check out that bronze trophy and just see what it looks like. Where is it? Yeah, furnishing. I'll meet you at my Mog's house. Alright, so here it is. We just put it on our shelf here. Let's take a closer look at it. There we are. My shelves are kind of full over here. All of our other little things. But, yeah, there we are. The bronze solo. I guess maybe we can get a silver. I don't know. It's possible. We can keep on trying. I'll just put that there for now. I don't know if I'm going to keep that. I don't like displaying trophies. I think trophies are kind of embarrassing. Honestly, just a personal thing. I just think they're just kind of silly. But, yeah, let's just try some more Chocobo. Still just keep doing Chocobo, and I'm still trying to get a successful hot and cold dig in the jungle area for the jungle chocograph. Still haven't been able to do that. It's tough. Oh my god, is it tough. But I'm determined to get at least one successful dig, so we'll just keep on going. Alright, so I think we want to actually talk to La Forelle now that we've finished that last set of Chocobo races and got the bronze trophy. Now I think we're going to progress to another rank of races, sort of as it were. Hello, what may I interest you in today? So here we are. So now there's a set of races here. So let's go with this one. Yeah. Let's just see how we do with these. Oh. Shoot. Hold on. Oh, good. Yeah, so he's got the item. Carries over from the other guy. So definitely want to equip those stamina. I love the stamina apples. Yeah, I'm just going to go with this. Let's just see how we do. So this is supposed to be called... Well, I won't ruin it until it shows. This is... Alright, this is the Pashao Swamp Trot. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for another action-packed Chocobo race. I'll be your commentator, Gochilo. With me today is a man who needs absolutely no introduction, Markovich, and our favorite. Oh, isn't the adorable Sakura with us today? I'm afraid Sakura's been rather busy lately and won't be able to join us here at these races. I'll do my best to make up for her absence. Is that so? Things just won't be the same without her lovable, abrasive, tongue-in-cheek comments. enough of that crying into your microphone. You of all people should know that the show must go on. Besides, today we have a very special race in store for our viewers. My very own baby will be taking the field. Why? I was so looking forward to today's race. I couldn't catch a single wink of sleep last night. But of course, I had forgotten all about it. Ladies and gentlemen, have we got a special treat for you? Today's race will be a Chocobo and a monster go head-to-head. But that's not where it ends. There will be not a single jockey to adulterate this epic battle of birds versus beast. How do you like the sound of that, folks? A bold experiment in racing, if I do say so myself. Markovich, how do you foresee the competitors reacting to each other's presence in the most unusual of settings? It is my understanding that an especially intelligent Chocobo was chosen to partake in this race, so there shouldn't be any worry about it being spooked. Moreover, my little Fluffykins is as well-bred and well-behaved as your average head of state. But, I can't say anything for certain heading into this race, after all. Nothing like this has ever been attempted in the history of Chocobo racing. I see. Could that perhaps be the reason why this first ever experiment has been limited to a one-on-one affair? You're certainly on the ball today, Gochilo. Even if the chances are slim, we wouldn't want anything to go awry now, would we? But enough talking, I say. It's time to give the viewers what they've come here to see. Yeah, stop talking, God. Oh, yes, right. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the delay. It is my pleasure to introduce the two plucky participants in this history-making race. In the Chocobo corner, we have Blazing Chariot, undisputed champion of the official races, and considered by many to be one of the greatest birds ever to grace the Chocobo circuit. Ooh, so this is the much hyped about Chocobo. I wonder if it'll be able to stand up to my Pacey. Blazing Chariot's formidable opponent will be Phantom Pacer. Don't let the lamb-like good looks fool you, folks. This one truly lives up to the expression, a wolf in sheep's clothing. I'll have you know that Pacey's appearance isn't just for show. I've survived many a cold winter snuggling up to her fluffy coat. Much better for my aching joints than a crackling fire, I tell you. The contestants have arrived at the starting line, and the race will begin shortly. And they're off. Looks like one of the contestants was slow out of the gate. Will it be able to catch up in time? What marvels could possibly lie in store for us today? I've heard it being said that today's creatures have quite the arsenal of abilities at their disposal. This could get heavy, folks. What's this? We used our stamina apple. It looks like Blazing Chariot is storing its stamina for one final dash. And now, Phantom Pacers, using Sheep Charge. Incredible. Yeah, look how fast it's going. Phantom Pacer's speed is approaching dangerous limits. All of the contestants certainly appear to have quite a bit of steam left in them. Are they holding back? Could they possibly be working in cahoots with one another? It seems as though there has been a general quickening of pace amongst the participants. There's still plenty of race to go, race fans. More than enough time for an awe-inspiring accident or some downright nasty drama. And now he's using Supercharge. Incredible, Phantom Pacer's speed is approaching dangerous limits. And it looks as though the contestants have settled in and found their groove. The racers look to have gotten themselves into a bit of a rut now. This could make or break the race. Let's see if they can manage to pull through. This is where it really pays off to have an edge and endurance over your opponent. Let's see if any contestants have the discipline to save some steam for the home stretch. And here's where we get down to the nitty-gritty. Let's see if some of our racers can provide a flamboyant finish for us here today. And there they go, a clear boost in speed for the lot of them. But will they have the endurance to maintain their new pace for long? And now they're approaching the final corner. Phantom Pacer still holds on to the lead. Can it take it all the way to the finish? I am at a loss for words, folks. It's just too hard to call. Which racer will Lady Luck see fit to shine upon today? It's painfully obvious that those thoroughbreds have nothing but the finish line in their sights now. The time for a final spurt is now or never. And here they come down the home stretch. How is this one going to end up? Well, it's not looking good for us. I wish we had charge, but I was never able to get this Chocobo to learn that ability. Even though I read him that story, The Impatient Chocobo, I read him that story every day, sometimes several times. Never learned the ability. I'm not quite sure how to get those abilities learned from raising a Chocobo. It's tough. Anyway, we lost. There you have it. If you had told me, yep, he says the same thing. So there we go, guys. So I'm just gonna try this one a few more times, I guess. But this might be where we end things in our Chocobo racing, because I don't know if we're gonna be able to beat that if we don't have charge, ability, gallop, or whatever it is, the one that helps you run. Yeah, but that's kind of neat, though, to be able to see another racetrack. Oh, I gotta give him an apple, but let me just see here. I'm sure. Yeah, so we can just do the race again for 25 Chocobucks. But I gotta get some apples. But yeah, maybe I'll try it a few more times and just see if anything changes. Maybe we'll get better luck. We didn't lose by a lot. Well, kind of was. We'll see. Alright, so there we go, guys. That took a long time. I've literally been playing this hot and cold game every day since we first started the jungle chocograph hunts, and there we go, we finally got one. That was months. It is just, you have to have pinpoint accuracy in order to get these jungle ones. But yeah, after doing this a lot, I started to get to know the areas where I was getting close. Oh boy, that was tough. I never thought it would happen, but there we go, we finally got it. So let's cash in that slip, which is worth 5 Chocobucks, and maybe get just one more item before we end this episode finally. Alright, so I've pretty much done all the racing that I want to do, so I'm ready to cash in here with Palabel and finish things off for our, this is the Choco Slip that we got from our jungle chocograph, and it's worth 5. It's at the same level as the desert one that we got. So exchange those. Yeah, so that's it. So 502, there we are. We have 502 Chocobucks. And we're not going to be doing any more Chocobo stuff. So I'm just going to spend them all. Go to the 500 Chocobuck section. And buy a Chocobo chair. Immediately. I need it. There we are. We got the Chocobo chair, and now we're left with 2 Chocobucks. So there we go. This is a very elusive game. I don't think a lot of people get this item. Where is it? Chocobo chair. An at-home piece of furnishing that provides endless hours of fun for your posterior. Okay, so there we are. So now we have the key item Chocobo chair. So now I gotta figure out the code in order to make this happen. Give me one sec. Okay, so it's sit chair 6. I see. All we had to do was come into the key item here. Key items, it's a permanent one. Where is it? Here's our chocographs that we can examine. Whoops, shoot. Here it is. Yeah, so here's sit chair 6. Alright, so there we are. There's our Chocobo chair that we got for 500 Chocobucks. And that's it, guys. So we've covered a lot of Chocobo stuff over 3 episodes now. There was episode 50, episode 99, and then this one, episode 150. It's a lot of Chocobo stuff. So, thank you everybody for watching today's episode on Chocobos. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel by clicking on the link down below. I'm Oko, and I'll see you guys all on the next episode of our playthrough of Final Fantasy XI. Thanks for watching, everybody, and have yourselves a great day. Bye for now.